All right, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Shakar here with another lesson to the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Quadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing his work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the whole full elect. Shalom. All right, let me start it here in the book of Psalms, chapter 149 and verse 4. And it reads, it says, "For the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, taketh pleasure in his people. See, he will beautify the meek with salvation." You see, and who's the Lord's people? Okay, that's you Israelites, so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans, and those that look like other nations. Okay, but your seed line, okay, goes back to one of the sons of Jacob. You see, let's go to Joel, because the Lord's only dealing with Israel. Israel is the Lord's people. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, and verse 27. See, it says, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. See, and that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, your power. You see, and none else. See, and my people shall never be ashamed." Hey, so again, the Lord's only dealing, okay, with Israel when it comes to salvation. Let's get a couple more. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 32. A couple more proving that the Lord's only dealing with the Israelites. Okay, when it comes to any type of salvation. You see, Deuteronomy chapter 32, and let's start at verse 8. See, and it says, "When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel." It says, "For the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's portion is his people." See, Jacob is a lot of his inheritance. See, and Jacob's name was later on changed to Israel. You see? So the Lord's only dealing with the Israelites, man. It says, "He found him in the desert land, and in the waste howling wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye." See, when you use that phrase, the apple, of his eye, that's something that you hold very near to yourself, very near and dear to yourself. Hey, so the Lord again, he's only dealing, with the Israelites when it comes to salvation. But we know on this side, where the destruction is going to take place, the Lord's only looking for an elect, his remnant. You see, now ultimately all Israel will be saved, as it is written. But right now on this side, again, where the destruction is going to take place, it's all about the elect. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 17 and verse 17. It says, "For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel, see, is the Lord's portion. It says, whom being his firstborn, he nourisheth with discipline. See, and giving him the light of his love, doth not forsake him." Even though, we're under the curses, we've been put in these very low conditions. Again, it's because of our rebelliousness. See, that's why the Lord had to discipline us. He had to correct us in measure. But ultimately, we know that 2/3 of our people, they're going to have to die on this side. The Lord has only set it up, to deliver his elect on this side, at this time. You see, but again, ultimately, all Israel going to be saved. It says, "Therefore all their works are as the sun before him, see, and his eyes are continually upon their ways." When it comes to every other nation, the Lord doesn't speak that way towards those other nations. No, he's speaking this way, to the apple of his eye, to Israel, the people of his inheritance, man. But again, on this side, it's only going to be about the elect. But again, as it is written, all Israel shall be saved. Let's go to Romans. This is the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 27. See, it says, we'll start off in verse 26. It says, "And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. No other nation does the Lord say this about. Okay, he's going to turn ungodliness, see, from Jacob, okay, which is Israel. It says, for this is my covenant unto them. See, when I should take away their sins. The Lord does not speak that way, okay, to these other, towards these other nations, man. These other nations, they're going to have to go into captivity. Okay, they're going to have to be punished, okay, for their wickedness. You see, let's go back to the book of Psalms, chapter 149, and let's go to verse 5. See, and it says, let the saints be joyful in glory. See, let them sing aloud upon their beds. Why? Ultimately, okay, Israel's going to be in their rest. Okay, right now, as the scripture says, this is not our rest. You see, right now we're not in our. This is not our world. Okay, this world belongs, okay, to the Edomites and the other heathen nations. Okay, Esau's right now in the current rulership, okay, position. See, and these other nations are over us. Why? Because as Israelites, okay, we're under the curses, man. Okay, we're in a very low condition. You see, but it says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory." See, let them sing aloud upon their beds. You see, in the saints, the Lord does not refer to any other nation as saints, man. This is only to the Israelites. Let's stay here in Psalms. Let's go chapter 148, and let's go down to verse 13. It says, "Let them praise, see, the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai." See, that's why it's important that we got to have the proper names. Okay, the proper name of the Father is Yahweh, and the proper name of the Son is Yahweh Shai. It says, for his name alone is excellent. It says, his glory is above earth and heaven. It says, he also exalts the horn of his people. See, the power of his people. And we reread, okay, that Israel is the Lord's portion. You see, he said he is the power of Israel, okay, the God of Israel, and none else. It says, the praise of all his saints. See, even of the children of Israel, listen, a people near unto him. To those that are near unto him, the apple of his eye. It says, praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You see? And again, the Lord does not speak about any other nation, okay, being saints. Let's stay here in Psalms, and let's go to the 50th chapter. And let's go to verse 5. See, and it says, gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. See, and who did that? Okay, that was the nation of Israel. Let's go to Exodus chapter 24, and let's start at verse 3. See, and it says, and Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and all the judgments. And all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words which the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has said, we will do. See, and Moses wrote all the words of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and rose up early in the morning and builded an altar under the hill, see, and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes, see, of Israel. It says, and he sent young men of the children of Israel, which offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. See, who made a covenant with the Lord by sacrifice? It's telling you right here, it's Israel. Okay, no other nation did that. Look, and Moses took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood and sprinkled it on the altar. And he took the book of the covenant, you see, and read it in the audience of the people. And they said, all that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has said we will do and be obedient. But see, we didn't do that. See, we broke, okay, that covenant. See, again, that's why we're under the curses. That's why we're in this position. But it was all according to the Lord's story, man. Okay, this is his movie. It says, and Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, behold, the blood of the covenant which the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai had made with you concerning all these words. See, the Lord didn't do that with any other nation, man. Okay, the covenant, okay, by sacrifice is only to Israel. So again, there's no other nation, okay, that's been called saints. Okay, the title of saints belongs to the Israelites. Okay, beginning with the elect on this side. But again, ultimately, all Israel going to be saints. You see? Let's go back to Psalms chapter 149 and verse 6. Verse 6, it says, let the high praises, see, a power which his name is Yahweh, be in their mouth. See, and that's exactly what's going to happen, man. When the remnant get delivered, what are they going to be saying? All praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. See, and a two-edged sword, see, in their hand. And that's going to be literal, man. Okay, that two-edged sword is going to be literal. To do what? Listen, to execute vengeance, see, upon the heathen, and punishments, see, upon the people. It says to bind their kings with chains, see, and their nobles with fetters of iron. See, and that's what's getting ready to happen, man. Okay, these nations, okay, beginning with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, okay, they're going to go into captivity. Okay, they're going to get arrested, okay, for their wrongdoing. Scripture says, what nation, okay, have not had a part in their spoils? See, all these nations have taken part, okay, in bringing Israel down, man. You see, but that chief enemy, that main enemy, okay, to the Lord and to Israel are the Edomites, man. Again, right now, because they're in that power seat. See, and they're getting ready to lose that position. You see? Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, and let's go to verse 21. See, and it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai shall punish the host of the high ones. See, the nobles, okay, that are on high, okay, the elites, okay, which you would call the Illuminati, okay, which are the banking families, okay. But ultimately, hey, there's no such thing as a good Edomite. So every Edomite is going to have to take part, okay, in punishment, man. You see? It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, see, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners. Again, it says, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and then after many days they shall be visited. Why? Because they're going to be put to work, man. They're going to have to go into their position, okay, of hell, man. You see, hell's going to come to them. See, they're going to have to go into the position, okay, of being in a very low place. Okay, they're going to be in their hell. You see, right now, Israel, okay, we're in our hell, man. These Edomites, okay, even these other nations, they're in their heaven. You see, but hey, things are going to turn around, man. Everything's going to go right side up. You see, these devils going to be visited, and they're going to have to go. They're going to have to go into the fields. They're going to have to go into wherever they're going to be put in, okay, to take part in slavery, man. Okay, this is their punishment. Okay, they're going to have to go into captivity. You see? Let's go back to Psalms chapter 149. And let me read verse 6 again. On down, it says, see, let the high praises of power, again, which his name is Yahweh, be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. Again, that'll be literal. In order to do this, to execute vengeance, see, upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains, see, and their nobles with fetters of iron. It says, to execute upon them, see, the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. See, and the saints on this side, okay, that's gonna begin with the elect, man. But again, ultimately, all Israel is gonna be delivered. All Israel gonna be saints. But on this side, hey, the Lord's dealing with this remnant number. You see, they're gonna take part, okay, in bringing these devils down, man. You see, let's go to Revelation. Hey, they can't escape their punishment. Okay, their punishment is coming. Revelation chapter 13, and they start off in verse 9. And it reads, it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. See, and who did that? Okay, who put the so-called Native American, so-called Hispanic, okay, Latino people, okay, into captivity? Who came and did that? Who took all the land? Okay, it was a so-called white man. Okay, who brought the so-called Negro tribes over here in the transatlantic slave trade, okay, and put them into brutal punishment, brutal slavery? Okay, who did that? It was a so-called white man. So they're not going to get away with it. But all these other nations, okay, they've had their part in it, man. They've all had their part in taking down Israel. You know what? Let me get that real quick, and I'm going to come back just so I can prove that. Was that, I believe it's First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 10. Yep, it says, what nation, see, had not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoil? See, all these nations, they've all benefited. See, and they benefit to this day. You see, they're not going to get away with what they've done. So they're going to be put into captivity. Okay, they're going to be put into punishments. Again, it says, Revelation 13:10, it says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. See, here is the patience, see, and the faith of the saints. Again, beginning with the elect, man. Okay, they're gonna, amen. These nations, okay, beginning with Esau, okay, they're gonna have to receive those punishments. Okay, they're gonna have to go into captivity. Okay, they're not gonna get away with what they've done. You see? Let's get one more. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, and verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. See, and all that adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. All of them. They're all going into captivity. Again, beginning with Esau. See, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. We just read what nation had not had a part in her spoils. All these nations. See, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. See, and that's exactly what's going to happen, man. They're going to become the prey. You see, they're going to have to go into a brutal punishment. Okay, they're going to be in captivity. They're going to be tributaries. You see, it's going to be their time to drink of that cup. See, so the same cup that Israelites had to drink out of. Okay, the conditions of the curses. Okay, the conditions of being in the hands of these devils. Okay, they're going to have to go into the hands of Israel, man. You see? See, man, the Lord said it's a righteous thing, okay, to recompense those. Let's get one more. Let me close it out. What's that? 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, and I'm just going to read verse 6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing, see, with the Most High, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. See, and who troubled us as a people? Okay, who troubled us as a nation? Okay, it was these other heathen nations, man. See, beginning with Esau. So it's only fitting, okay, that they're going to have to take part, okay, in that punishment. It's only fitting that they're not going to escape, okay, the judgment written. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to go ahead and close out and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing this work with all righteousness, truth, to sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.